Hello, I am Marian, and I'm so glad you're here with us today at Stories, Treasures, and Tea. And today, I'm just going to start right into it. I'm going to start right into treasures. Because as some of you know, I do like to go to thrift shops, and this week I did go to a couple of thrift shops, and I got a few things. But I want to tell you about this tool that I discovered, found out about. Maybe you know about this, but it's called Google Lens. And if you sign up for this app, Google Lens, L-E-N-S, you can find out what other people are asking for items that you might have. And a lot of times I just go thrifting and I use the items in my home, and I like to show you how I used it so you can get ideas. And I love to hear your ideas as well. But I got this a couple of weeks ago that I did show you, and it is a vegetable dish. It is spode. It's made in England. It's beautiful. I love it. But I looked to see what other people are asking for this, and I paid, I think it was $6.99, maybe $7.99. But there was one on, I think it was on eBay, and they were asking like $179, $179. So a lot of times you really do find treasures. I might sell this. You know, a lot of times I just buy it to keep it. Some things I won't sell, but when I found out that, I thought I might sell that. So the other couple of cute things I got this week were these two little candle holders, a blue one and an orange one. And they're glass. The top part is glass. They're just little candle holders, and the stems are metal. They're like a bendable metal of some sort. I just thought they were so cute for the deck, and I'm going to put them on the deck, but I also just put them on the mantle, and they look so cute. So they were $1 each at the Mission Thrift store. I had to get them. So that was one of my treasures this week. And another one was a beautiful black lamp, which I've put into my bedroom. I'll try to show you that in a video. And it's like a lotus, and it's black, which I do have some black accessories in there. But I got that on Facebook Marketplace, and it was $30. And I also looked that up on Google Lens, and there was one in there, not on eBay. I forget what it was on, but there was one for sale there that did not have a shade, and it was $400. So that makes me think, even though I do love it in the bedroom. So we'll see. But that Google Lens is a great tool to look for the value of things. I mean, sometimes they may not be able to sell it, but I think that's great to find out. So they were my treasures this week, and the next thing I want to talk about is my tea. So today my tea is it's a dandelion root. See if you could see that. I don't want to spill it, but it's quite dark. Let me try it. It's an interesting flavor, and I have had this before. Years ago we went to this historical place in our city, and they have like a kitchen where you can participate in making things that they made in the 1800s. So we made a dandelion root tea, and surprisingly it has a taste of coffee. I don't usually like coffee, but this is subtle coffee flavor. And of course it's not coffee, it's tea, but it's dandelion root. And apparently dandelion root is very good for your tummy, and it is also said that it can curb appetite. So I quite like that. I chose this cup today, which has a pattern inside too, which you can't see too well maybe. But this is the saucer, and it is, it's got some purple. I chose that to try to match my purple blouse. That's what I did today. This cup and saucer is made in England. I don't know the make. I took a picture of it for Google Lens and I didn't see anything like it. So I don't really know too much about this cup, only that it's made in England and it's got some purple. So I really like that. So that was my tea for today. And the stories, I want to just tell you one thing for you gardeners. I'm not a gardener, but 2 years ago, I bought this hydrangea plant. There were no flowers, it was just the leaves. I planted it in my front garden, hoping for the best. Well, the next year, nothing. It was just green, just the leaves. This year, it flowered. I didn't even know if it was purple or white. I didn't know the color. So this year I was very pleased that it did flower. And what I did was, I read about what to do with hydrangea when it finished flowering. And the one girl, she had beautiful hydrangeas, and she said, don't clip the leaves. Just leave it to wither. So that's what I did. It didn't look very pretty through the fall into early winter, but I just did what she suggested, and it flowered beautifully this year. And the other story I want to talk about is my sister. She came up with this idea. She saw it online, I think. And what you can do, she loves to travel. So apparently what you can do, you can sign up for this group, and they're very particular about who they get, but you can babysit or pet sit people's pets, stay in their homes, and so you get free accommodation if you pet sit. So you can go any place in the world, Caribbean places or Europe or wherever you think you'd like to travel to. You can find out if there are any people who need pet sitting. So my sister told us that she is going to England in September, and she's going to be pet sitting a cat and a dog. So she get free accommodation in England. And then I was telling my daughters, and they were saying, wait, we always wanted to go to England. So we did some research about a discount airline, and there's one that goes out of our city, but there is a stopover in Iceland. Now, we have since learned that the stopover is only about an hour, so it's not like you can see Iceland, which I thought would be a nice thing to see. And then when my daughters did more research, and we found out that this discount airline, by the time it's all said and done, because with some of these discount airlines, you have to pay for your seat extra. You have to pay for even a carry-on luggage. There are all kinds of add-ons. So by the time it's all totaled up, sometimes it's not that much cheaper than just to go with a, regular kind of airline. So my daughters looked into it, and we got a good flight, and we are going to England in September. So we did go to Ireland 12 years ago, and I want to show you a picture of my daughters and me, because my mother was born in Ireland. Hope you can see this. And this is my two daughters and me. We went to Ireland because we have roots there. And in that picture, I was actually crying a little bit because it was emotional. We were on a bridge that was a bridge over a river that my mother crossed every day to go to school. It was called the River Slaney. So that was an emotional trip. So we thought 12 years ago we went to Ireland. Maybe we could put it together to go to England this year. And so that is what we're planning to do. So I want to end with a quote that I've read, and it's geared to any of us, really, all of us, because if you are watching here today, it's geared to you. And that's what it says. It's a quote by a woman. Her name is Karen Salmonson. I hope I said that correctly. And this is what she said. I changed it just a little bit, but she said, if you are watching here now, you've survived your life until this point. Heartbreak, losses, betrayals, trauma. And here you are. You go, fierce warrior. You are awesome. So until next week, I hope you have a great week, and I hope to see you again next week. I hope you enjoy this beautiful summer. So until then, bye-bye. What are you finding? Is there something under there? Is it a cookie or something? Well, what is it, Lily? Do you want me to help you? You want me to help you find it? Okay, I will.